Alright guys, so welcome back to Scullcraft episode 6, and this is, well, the day I get a matter fabricator, and it starts with getting iridium, and I found these 2 pieces of iridium ore over there in a cave when I was looking for the melon seeds I used up there, and I silk touched them up, and I'm gonna fortune them and see what I get. 1 piece, aw. What about now? 2 pieces, so it's not bad. So that's the first step, and the next step will be putting the parts together. Let's see, where do I put my iridium? Yeah, here it goes. I just decided randomly that I need to start making EU matter. I kind of feel like everybody else has gotten to that on this server. Tadam, Macmo, they've all started. So I'm gonna start by making 2 stacks of solar panels. This is all cheap stuffs. This is what you get from making so many advanced laggy ass games. What am I saying? Laggy ass farms, which is pretty cool. So that's the 2 stacks of solar panels. Now the next things I'm gonna need is gonna be a little bit more complicated. Like, if I look over here, we have this advanced solar panel. First of all, you need advanced circuits. Now that is annoying. Because you need so much rubber, I only have 15 advanced circuits right now. So I'll be right back. Oh, I have some in here. I will be right back with some more advanced circuits. I just realized how much of a dope I was when I went to collect my sticky resin. I just realized you can make advanced circuits directly from silicon plates, and I have no shortage of those whatsoever. And let's grab a couple stacks. And after this, I'm going to need to make some more silicon plates, but for right now, I'm going to need to leave my silicon farm running for a while before I can use some more. But as you can see, it's going strong here. As long as this is running, and I'm centrifuging redstone like a madman over here, I'm getting silicon plates, so that's good. And now that I'm starting to make solar panels, I'm starting to see the benefits of all my hard work earlier. And it's really kind of encouraging to keep going and keep making my automated farms. So we're going to need 8 stacks of this stuff. We're going to need 4 stacks of glowstone, and we're going to need 4 stacks of this. Now, when you make things in the kind of absolutely nutty levels that I do things in, you need to have resources just when you need them, and it's pretty crazy. I think the one thing that's going to bottleneck me here is going to be glowstone. I'm going to need to go into the nether and just raid all the supplies of glowstone, so let's make those, all those, panels now, or just not the panels, oh, I only grabbed a stack of 60, so that's going to make me have to go back and grab some more. More glowstone now. I see my glowstone supply is really small, so that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna need to go and probably collect at least 4 or 5 more stacks of this stuff. I have a silk touch pick, so that's gonna be helpful. Alright, so that's the circuits. Now the next thing I'm gonna need is 4 stacks of advanced alloy. Now I think I have that. Well, there's some. There's some back here. Oh, what? Those never loaded. Alright, so let's keep making those, and we're gonna need even more advanced alloy. I do have 42 here, but, so that's gonna need 3 stacks of bronze, 3 stacks of tin, and 3 stacks of refined iron. And of course it doesn't seem like I've been planning to do all these things. Of course it doesn't. So, I find it's too much of a hassle to deal with that one extra piece you have if you let that one piece sit in there. So I just take everything out and then load it back in. And this is where I make my advanced saddle oil, and that'll automatically go into that chest. Now, the hardest part is going to be irradiant glass, and as you can see, you need this uranium. It's surrounded with glowstone, and that's the real bummer. So let's go refine some uranium. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to take all the overclockers from the macerator and I'm going to toss them in here. Because, honestly, I don't think I'm going to need to use the macerator very much anymore. So, let's keep going with this. And another thing I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need more advanced alloy and these machine blocks. So that's just more and more and more advanced alloy. But let's start with making this. So that we have, and one thing you saw there was the one thing I probably don't have is the glowstone, and for that I'm gonna need my uranium. Hello, server. As you don't know, I'm right clicking right now. That was left click. This is right click, and it seems like okay. I craft these solar panels. I have something to talk about. I made everything I need, but as you know, well, you probably, if you paid attention in the upper corner over there, I made some. I made a gold farm, and if you don't know, I'm not gonna upload that video, so you might not know if you weren't observant in the front where you saw the centrifuges and stuff there. But I just realized I don't know what was going through in my mind when I made this, but for some reason I thought that I honestly don't know what I was thinking, but I thought that you only needed 56 gold to make the notches apple. I don't know what I did there when what I was thinking, but obviously that's a mistake, and yeah. So aside from that, that's pretty much the big news. I had to tear it all down, and it was kind of bad because I spent a lot of time making that thing, and I'm kind of sad that I just had to tear it apart because I don't know what's going through my head when I made it, but I remember I was watching some YouTuber's video, and he said that it only took 56 gold if you have a spare 56 gold. And I guess it's thanks to whomever that was. I think it was back when the Notches apple was first added. That's when I heard the comment, and I guess he got it wrong, whoever that was. And I know Notch's golden apples were added so long ago, but that was pretty much when it was the first update that I'd ever gone through. I'm pretty sure my memory's not serving me wrong, so it's kind of too bad something derped up in my head when I was doing that, but oh well. So it's kind of a pity I had to tear that down, because that would have been a cool idea, getting gold and methane at the same time, but oh, that doesn't jam up with 12 overclockers. That's pretty cool. So yeah, well, it's too bad. I'm stuck with this gold farm, I guess, then. So yeah, but I'm not complaining about this. This is a great gold farm, but yeah, I was just kind of hoping it would turn out a little bit better, and it seems like this is starting to work too. This is a little charcoal machine. I wonder, once the barrels up here fill up with wood, then it will really start rolling, because I need a wood supply, so I just made this kind of my temporary wood supply. So, alright, now, if you're wondering what went wrong, I forgot you needed an advanced machine block. And I'm just rolling up these guys now, so, yep. No, maybe I'll make a stack at a time. I'll just leave these in there. And I'll use those later. And I also should have some carbon plates. Do I really need more carbon plates? Wow. Well, let's grab some coal dust. It's so good to have all these farms here. Nope. I know nothing about bees. I know absolutely indiddly Davidish nothing about bees. Bees do sound really cool, but they also sound pretty complicated if you ask me, and I'm kind of not up to the challenge of something new like that. By the way, if you don't know what I'm crafting right now, then, yeah, but right now I'm just making some raw carbon plates, and yeah. And these, when you compress them, they become carbon plates, because I'm going to need a couple more soon. Alright, so hopefully I've refined enough iron. If I don't, I can run some through that furnace. It should go pretty quickly. So, alright, let's craft a stack of machine blocks. Oh, is that not enough iron for a stack of machine blocks? Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate it. Alright, so I might, if I get far enough, set up a factory that automatically assembles solar panels. So that would be a ridiculous amount of red power items. Just to make sure nothing overflows and I don't start pouring things into the void or something. But that's a project, if I ever do it for the far future. So, alright, let's grab some of our... Oh, I do have quite a bit of advanced alloys, but I guess I need that for crafting those. Oh, shoot. I gotta fill in these holes. I fell down so many times. And sooner or later, there's gonna be a creeper there waiting for me, gonna blow up all my chests. Alright. A boop, a boop, a boop. I bet not a lot of you have seen this kind of thing being crafted stack at a time in Minecraft Pack before. So there's the solar panels. I know for a fact I have a few lying around in here. Let's see if I can find it. Nope, it doesn't look like it, but I remember I crafted some near the very beginning. I probably used them or something. Or maybe I just lost them in some kind of... I don't know, but I can't find them right now. If you guys saw almost a stack of solar panels lying around in there, please tell me which slot they're in. Or I could do this and see if that helps, or this, and nope. There are the stack of solar panels, but I'm looking for a stack of advanced solar panels. So that's alright. So, what do I plan on doing with so many solar panels? Well, I plan on putting my matter fabricator in this corner over here, because my scrap machine is right here, and from the looks of it, it is overflowed. So let's stop it from overflowing. Let's just mix some barrels here. Then again, it's not smart to do it that way. Then I'll never be able to access those back there. I don't know what I'm thinking. So I don't know what episode this is anymore, considering I'm not going to upload that episode. Alright, so that should be enough storage for the scrap. Oh. Well, I'll need some more pipes first before I can hook those up. So let's go grab some pipes and some cables, because I'm gonna need to route these panels up to something. The funny thing is, I haven't even made the MFSU yet, because I need to hook these panels up to something, and I have the cable somewhere. Let's grab some gold pipes. And where are my cables? There's some. I know I have more than that. Yeah, there we go. And look, I have perfectly 64. That's pretty funny. By the way, guys, if you use Electrum while you're crafting, your panels, and when you're not your panels, but your wires and stuff, you get way more. So, yep. Alright, now, so the recycler isn't going through very much stuff right now, so that's good. And well, this is where I'm gonna get the scrap from for my matter fab, and this whole little setup over here is gonna be for solar panels. Now the first layer is gonna have to be some glass wires, some fiber cable. And let's quickly put that down pretty randomly. There's a stack of this, so it should be enough for my stack of solar panels. I know a lot of people are making like nice big squares of easy countiness for their panels, and I'm fine with the irregular shapes. Alright, that's almost enough. And so far in the last couple worlds, I haven't recorded very much at all. And I wanted, as I said in the very beginning of this, I kind of wanted to record more because I felt disconnected from the world. And I think more people should record FTB. I mean, it's from a viewer's perspective, it's pretty fun to watch too, because you're always learning something new. almost always at least. Just from looking at the builds, or just from something super obvious to the LPer, it could be something very helpful for the viewer. Like, I never really watched too many tutorials. I've watched a couple tutorials when I really when I really didn't know something, when I was just starting out, and yeah, but now I don't really watch tutorials anymore because everything, like, I want to learn more about bees, but like, I haven't bothered to really go out and look for something because I've been waiting for bees to come to me. It's one of those things that none of the LPers I watch is really covered. I know generic bee and etho, I do watch them religiously, but like, they do bees and they're great at it, but they don't really cover how it works. I mean, one episode they have this bee, the next episode they have that, and they never really show the process in between. And it's not something easy to figure out, I have to say. But, you know, I'll learn to do those things eventually. So, here's a stack of panels, not a lot. I mean, honestly, a stack of panels can generate a UV matter like every half a day or something like that. So, I need to go make some more solar panels. And I'm beginning to be aware that I have more solar panels, or more power generation than Anders already. Which is pretty ridiculous if you think about it, considering how much Anders plays. Then again, Anders, like, no offense if you're a huge fan of Anders and think he's an amazing pro, but he's slightly derpy. I mean, he's great at the game, I have to say, but he derps up a lot of things, and it's hilarious to watch. So can't say anything about that. So alright, so that's all the alloy I have. And once that compresses over here, I think I'll be good. Now, for now, we can check on the supplies and stuff. So this is the rich slag progress. It's almost day. This is the copper and iron and stuff. And this is more of that stuff. And this is all from the cores, by the way. By the way, this is also the second core I'm making. And let's grab a couple stacks of that stuff. And it's going well. Not quite as productive as I would have hoped, but whatever. Let's get all those running, cause why not? It should keep them going for a while. And I know I usually don't do this stuff manually, but you know, nothing better to do. Just fill your time as something goes by, and let's pump those in there. Oh shoot, I just put my arrows in there. Those should end up in these chests somewhere. Oh well, I'll never find them. A bronze pickaxe. Now, how do you get a bronze pickaxe from your core? Snowball, sulfurite, garnet, white wool. You never know it. How would iron ore get in here? That's not supposed to happen. Ferrous ore is supposed to end up in here, but junk, 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 all junk. I don't know how he managed to blow everything up. That guy Jaeger, man. If it can blow up, it will blow up in his hands. That's what I feel like, at least. So hopefully this is 8 stacks of iron. If it isn't, then I'm just gonna have to refine some more. It's pretty... No to them. Nope. This is kind of why I prefer to play in the inactive hours, or record at least. Because whenever I read the chat, I always become hyper derp. And it doesn't work too well. Let's refine some more iron. Let's just put that directly in the furnace and put some in the hopper. The hoppers kind of load up slowly. They don't... The furnace can fire faster. Like, look at that. It's emptied that out completely. The furnace goes faster than the hopper can load items. I bet you there's probably half a stack of items just in that pipe. It takes so long to travel down the pipe, so... Now, if I don't have 8 stacks, now I think I need like 15 more, so there we go. Alright, so I should have enough now, and if it just jacked it from my inventory. A lot of the times, things disappear from your inventory because the furnace is so fast, the game and my ping has gone down. By the way, my dad has been messing with with new internet providers and stuff like that for a while. And we have found an amazing company. It's called CIK. I'm not sure how widely available it is, but my upload speed has doubled. The price has halved. The download speed is doubled and a half. And but the ping has gone down. My ping used to be 8 milliseconds. Now it's about 20 milliseconds, and I can feel it. When I'm in PvP servers, it makes a big difference. I don't know. It kind of makes the maximum speed, maximum FPS you can get on a busy server, lower right down when your ping is small. So, otherwise, no complaints. The bandwidth is unlimited, which means I can upload and download and do all that kind of thing unlimitedly from the regular 50, 60 gigabytes or whatever you get. And it is swell. So, yeah, definitely no complaints from this company. So, yeah. No, I don't know how long this episode's been running. I don't mind if I keep it running for a long time. I'm having a good time recording this and all that. So, I think I also might make a couple MFSUs and show you guys how I make those. Because, as you know, there are so many recipes and different ways you can do things. Some are better than others, and I think I know most of the very best methods to craft things. Like, as you saw right there, I just crafted a stack of wire with only 8 diamonds or something, yeah. And usually you would have to use, if you did redstone, you'd use a whole bunch more, twice as many. You'd need 16 diamonds for that many wire. And I see a lot of people making that mistake and making energy crystals with diamonds. Just because it's the first thing on the recipe doesn't mean it's the only thing in the recipe, which I find a lot of people don't notice. Even though, I have to say, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody forgets things. Like, for some reason, I forgot that 9 times 8 wasn't 72, which made me pretty much bust all my gold. I shoved 30 or 40 stacks into that system and just ate it all up and made a couple of methane cells, and that's about it. And used up a few apples, too, so my bad. I wish farms were as easy as that. That would have been fun. But, oh well, herp de derp to me. Something always has to come from nothing. The only thing I find that really comes from nothing is cobblestone generators and the igneous extruder and those thermal expansion machines. So, I guess nothing in industrial craft comes free. No, it's else to be learned. So, yeah. So, you might be wondering why the hell am I making so many solar panels? I mean, they're all full. You're not using the power. They're not even connected to anything. So, yeah. I'm just going to run the matter fab off this. I've mentioned that before, but I'll mention it again in case you're skipping ahead or something like that. But if you don't know what a matter fab is, and why I'm not using mass fabricators, because it's disabled in the Minecraft pack, and what a matter fabricator does is he makes UU matter, and it takes 16 million EUs per piece for the Minecraft pack. I'm making sure I'm ready for all that stuff it throws at me. So the last thing I'll need for this episode is I'll need a couple MFSUs to just start storing the power. And there goes the rock crusher, and we're doing good on sand. I might put a void pipe on the end of this. Alright, so let's get on with the MFSUs. So one thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put away these diamonds. One thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need quite a few sapphires. And I'm going to need quite a bit of lapis. My stocks are kind of running low, but I guess it'll do. I'll need some of these guys. I guess I'm going to have to make more of those soon, too. And why is there wood on the ground? There should not be wood on the ground. It just despawned. Alright. The wood should end up in here, and if it does go on... Yeah, it's set to red. Ah, I haven't set it here. One little mistake will end up wasting you everything. That's what it looks like. that back in there. Alright, so the first thing you'll need for an MFSU is those crystals, and those are mighty easy. Laptronic crystals. I think I made a couple too many. Yeah, I made not just a couple too many. I made a blue load too many. I just said that because I was about to say something I should not probably say. What do I even throw out of my inventory? Glass. Who needs glass? Glass. Alright, so now that I have half the energy crystals in the world, and now let's make some more stuff. So the next thing I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need a couple advanced machine blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, and I'll need a couple MFEs. I have one. Let's make another one. By the way, if you don't know how to make an MFE or have never made an MFE, all you really need is a bunch of rubber. You'll need some gold. Wrong chest. There's the red chest. Some gold. Boop, boop, boop. A boop, a boop, a boop. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch. That's the cheapest way to make a ×2 ins, by the way. There's a lot of different ways to make a ×2 ins gold cable, but that is the most efficient way. There's no better way in my mind, knowledge, or whatever. And I recommend you all make things like that too. So, next thing I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some energy crystals, and energy crystals are even harder to make than the MFSUs, in my opinion. You're gonna need so much redstone, so much redstone, so much redstone. Alright, and then you're gonna put those like that. I made one too many machine block, whatever, I'll use it later. And boom, MFE. Then you'll just need an advanced machine block, so I guess I didn't make too many machine blocks. And then you'll need... I'm starting to ramble on right now, so that means I should end the episode soon. But I just want to start storing my energy. And if you, I think I'm not recording my computer sound, but those spiders were just going mad down there. And if you were watching, I don't know if this was in this episode. I've been recording this throughout a pretty long while. Didn't I have half a stack or so of... Yeah, there we go. Advanced circuits, so there we go. So just put them like this, like this. Then you drag your Laptronic energy crystals in there. Did I even make enough Laptronic energy crystals? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Hell's blazes. Just need one more. That's pretty terrible, man. Always need one more. Always need one more than you have. You don't know how many times this has happened to me where I've done the crafting recipe, I'm done, like, and I need, like, one more piece of iron or something to finish the recipe, and I have to throw everything out, and that makes me kind of want those special workbenches that hold the inventory, but then those drive me crazy how they always leave one, which just bugs me. And why I have 2 MFSUs, for every stack of solar panels you have, your output is going to be 512 per tick, which is the maximum output speed for an MFSU. And because I'm holding, the MFSUs can only output so fast, if it's full, then the solar panels are wasting their potential, and that is not good. That is not good, so, yeah. You need to use all your power as it comes for matter fabricating. Some things you want to store power, like for my machines I'm using over here. Those I definitely want to have some spare power so they don't end up draining it until they finally get a surge of power large enough to overcome the problems. And let's see if I can get some no, just compressed air. I wanted to try use my if you know if you probably don't know, but I mean, if you managed to catch this when I was rapidly moving around and stuff. What the hell? Oh, that's where all my pipes went. So if you caught it, I made a gas turbine. And those things are pretty cool, but the problem I was having with, wow, it's pretty fast, with those gas turbines was, well, the gas turbine, it was running off of the gold farm, which I turned off, unfortunately, because it was a make gold disappear farm, so, yeah. Let's pump these back in the system. It seems like the core in the nether needs to be reset again, which is so annoying, because I have to move that. I should probably, yeah, I'm running off of biopower in the nether, and I have to move that little ender chest thing every time, and it's quite annoying. And without it, I'm not producing gold. And this has made more gold than I've cored up, because, man, is gold rare in the earth, man. It's so rare. So, that's enough for today, guys. I'll see you guys later.